So in the last video, we learned about item containers, and now that we have successfully scraped data from the quote website and stored them in these temporary containers, we can finally go to the next step and learn how to store that scrapped data in some kind of a database or a file system. So in this video, we are finally going to be learning how to store this extracted data in a JSON file, CSV file, or an XML file. Obviously, in the future videos, we are going to be learning how to store this data in SQLite, MySQLite, MongoDB databases. But for this video, we are going to be learning how to store them in these files, like for example, JSON files, CSV files, and XML files. So without wasting any more time, let's just jump into it. Now, storing them inside these files like JSON, XML, and CSV, it's pretty easy because Scrapy does all the heavy lifting for you behind the scenes. What you need to do is just open up your terminal, go inside your project folder. Let's go inside our project folder, and inside the project folder, we just need to give it a command that tells Scrapy to store the scrap data inside some kind of a file. So how do we scrap our website? We just write Scrapy crawl, and then we write the name of the crawler that we have, or the name of the spider that we have. Right now it's quotes, and then we tell the Scrapy that, hey, we want the output, that is this -o, the output in a JSON file, and I'm just going to name it items.json. You can just name it whatever you want, but if you want a JSON file, make sure that you have the .json extension after it. And similarly, if you want an XML or a CSV file, you can write items.json. Let's actually run this and see how it looks. So now if we go up, you'll be able to see that our data has been scrapped. And if we go back to our project structure, you can see there is a new file and it is known as items.json. And if we open it up, you can see that it has this JSON format which contains the quote. And if we scroll it a little bit on the right hand side, you can see it has the author and all the tags. And then we have the JSON file. You can, if you want, you can use it as a web service or something like that. Whatever you want to do with the JSON file. But I just want to show you the same use case in the matter of items.xml and items.csv. So we are literally going to do the same thing. We are just going to scroll down a little bit, and instead of JSON, let's write CSV, and then we'll just write items.xml just to see how it looks. Now let's just write XML, and we are going to look at both the files at the same time. So our spider has finished crawling, and as you can see, there are two new files over here. Let's open items.csv, and as you can see, it has this author first, then the tag, and then the quote. So we have the Albert Einstein, and the quote is at the last. And similarly, if we open up the XML file, you can see it is in the format of XML. And now you can use this XML file in whatever way you want. Mostly XML files are used in some kind of a website. If you want some data to be extracted in some kind of a website, then you can use XML. But anyways, guys, so this is pretty much it for this video. So this video is pretty short, as you already know, but it was very important to tell you guys how to store these files in a kind of a file system of CSV, JSON, and XML. Obviously, from the next video, we are going to be learning about more proper databases, like how to store your data in SQLite database. So I'll see you over there. Peace out.